Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally arrived. Deathverse is at our fingertips, well, your fingertips. I'm waiting to get into it. Busy life right now, happens. But I'm sure you guys are also busy, but we'll get to it eventually. But in the meantime, a lovely individual from our community called Lone Syndicate has given me some of his tasty gameplay of him absolutely crushing. So we're gonna be going over that. That's probably gonna be the first couple 3 or 4 videos of Deathverse. And then eventually I'll get into it. Also, apparently there were some server issues where you guys weren't able to play for a couple days. I'm so sorry that happened, shitty. Anywho, what is present is we have a ton of weapons to choose from in Deathverse. As you can see here, the upgrades seem like it's gonna take you a long time, and yeah, also, there looks like a huge amount of microtransactions in the game, so to each their own, they're cosmetic and such, but yeah. Anyways, another thing that people mentioned was that there was no story in Deathverse. That's what a lot of us were hoping for, is that there would be some sort of story, progression, hook, and there might be, but not to the extent in which I think people were hoping, because a lot of people actually like the story of Let It Die. The small bit that we had of it was pretty iconic and different. But alas, enough doom and gloom. Let's jump into some gameplay. And it's not mine, it's his. This person. Thank you, my friend. By the by, this clip was called The New Senpai, which I don't know if this is his first game with his new character or what. Seems like it's based on his finagling through, the UI. It looks like that's the case. And I think our boy got a W, which makes sense because we were both playing the beta. Also, this is the PS5 gameplay, and Deathverse looking clean. Looking clean on PS5. Playing it on the beta was painful. I was playing on PS4 and woof. Although the game is not like seemingly more complex than I think Let It Die. So it was kind of weird that it looked so different, Anyways, we see our waifu extraordinaire Lone Syndicate, always plays women in games, iconic MMO player behavior, all that, but he has someone in his sightlines. Oh, he missed, but he's getting greedy. This is what the video is, by the way. It's me just having fun looking at your gameplay. Okay, blocking. People did say that blocking did get a hell of a buff, or it was just better to do that now. In the beta, I was more of a just throw myself at an enemy and die, which, not a great strategy. Anywho, also, I love the hammer. I think the hammer was one of the most, I'm not sure if it was just good in most situations, and as a people who play Let It Die, also another W. That guy got stuck there, yikes. That person's never played Let It Die, I don't think, because you know how important it is lining up a jump, because the game has very strict animations that it's just, if you deviate, you getting wrecked. Okay, another one, man. Okay, no aggression from a lot of these people. It's the run situation. Yeah, Lone Syndicate's got that confidence from the beta. Ooh, a little bit of weird lagginess. But no, he's blocking. Yeah, blocks seem to be solid. And yeah, I think Lone Syndicate, actually, I thought you had more damage. Now that felt quick. Did they increase the damage output generally? Because that you seem like you just 2-tapped that person. Maybe he had low health, I just didn't see it properly. Maybe. Regardless, he's blue. He's going, well, actually, that doesn't make any sense for Super Saiyan weirdness, Blue is like nuts. Anyways, where's that Kai? I don't fucking know. Anyways, I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z after the Cell Saga when, they didn't transition power from Goku to Gohan, and instead just douchebag dad just kept being god tier. Anyways, the Cell Saga was where the series died for me and peaked. Our boy just be sucking in some lithium and getting that damage up by killing mobs. Already attacked 4, golly, and full health. Whew. Our boy also implementing scum tactics by hiding in bushes and scanning, which is ruthless. Anyway, and we got some action. Finally just killed another animal, getting his tack just a little bit up. He's almost at 5, golly, and wow, 1 hit and reached 5 damage. That would be horrible to see. Well, that guy doesn't even have any aura, so that's just already a horrible thing. Yeah. All right, Lone Syndicate, this is, if you die to this man, you have gold damage, but man can just juggling feel like shit. Oh, dude trying to come clean up, but nope, you have gold damage. I mean, shout out to these people either not knowing how to play the game or being ballsy as hell, because you going up against a person who's in gold, that's wild. And you're at 2? You gotta go farm some enemies, my guy. Little tiny ads, not like, yeah. Right now, Lone Syndicate's a very big fish, okay, in a very cramped pond, okay? Yeah, also, I was curious about some, I don't know, maybe we'll see here, but it seems like, I don't know, I find that I see Lone Syndicate always walking away with max HP, and I wonder if that's indicative of the fact that he has high health. So, if that's the case, man, that's crazy. Or by high health, I mean high rage or applause. He has tier 5 or gold. So I wonder if you do more damage, so therefore do you generate more volts, or do you heal more, basically? Because if that's the case, man, I don't know. That seems like classic Let It Die. The rich get absurdly richer because, yeah. Although I'm sure we'll see some cool plays of somebody blitzkrieging some. Also, you can literally just one-tap them if you're this high damage just with a buns. Again, just the rich get richer, or the rich can grief, essentially, because Lone Syndicate doesn't even need it now. Lone Syndicate just making it so that others can't leech off characters. I mean, animals, also wild, ruthless, absolutely ruthless. And cutting to the main feast, the main action point where everything converges. Ooh, that person made a bad choice. He aggroed a bunch of enemies and ran at Lone Syndicate, who has gold damage. I don't know, maybe he's just me, and maybe you have to become hyper-aggressive. But when I see someone, like, you know, having a fucking orange gold aura, no. I'm like, well, I'll deal with it when I'm at the top. In a couple minutes here. I don't want to die now. I'll die later. But maybe you do have to just develop that skill, bash your head against the wall until you finally can take on anybody. But man, it just seems like there's such a power incentive to maximizing your beginning experience, which I don't think is bad, by the way. I do wish there was a way to kind of offload that if you are able to survive to the end, if you just get like 2 free jumps, because otherwise, woof. Also, yeah. So I just don't think the guy died to the outside world. But yeah, still, hey, that's the win. That's the win in our book, Lone Syndicate. You hear me? Okay, we take those. Okay, all I know is that this one is called Excuse Me Hitbox, is what this clip is called. Also, our boy's rocking the katana. Love it. What's with the weird strap with the key on the back of your spine? I don't know. Regardless, yeah, the hitbox on that damn hammer, or the katana, has no movement as a stepping forward kind of thing. And man, the fucking boxing glove type thing, the brawler weapon, just seem wild. I understand why also. This is named Hitbox. Man, just a little bit off, and that's why those goddamn hands are so good, because you just fucking brawl through your arms like they're made of iron. Anyways, which they are, because weapon, all that. Okay, a new game, also good to see. A boy was like, you know what, katana, I'm not about it. I'm not about it anymore. I was the same way, man. When we played the beta, I was just like, let's have fun, play with different weapons, and then just hell nah. The hammer is my home sweet home. Although I will say, all it takes is for you to get 1 kill with another weapon for you to be like, okay, maybe this is my new weapon. And then you just take L after L because weapons counter each other in a really shitty way. And bitches be skateboarding on like technology, and you're like, what the fuck is this? How can I dodge that? And then other people have like weird ranged skill things. Ugh. Also, you're just hunting. Yeah, man, I had the same thing. I don't know what it is with people with this damn leather jacket, but they're the most weaselly quick people I've ever played against. This is not my gameplay, but I remember in the beta, same thing happened, where I was chasing this guy who just would not stop. And I'm like, 90% of my game is chasing this person, which is probably, you know, a gameplay thing to be like, hey, stop, go do something else. Also, this was 80% of my Deathverse experience, which is running around trying to find just anything. Not even an enemy. Could have been a mob, just a hit, but instead, no. No. Although our boy's rocking purple health, so I think he's just hunting at this point. And our boy's gonna gank. This could get sketchy really quickly. Although this was premium real estate, especially with the hammer weapon, where if you do that spin, yeah, you do little drive-bys. I killed so many people in grief so hard. Ooh, but this is a different beast. Oh, he has gold health. That's what I meant, by the way. I'm watching. I'm enthralled. There we go, and you take that power from him. Let's go. Kind of a waste. That's also one of the weird things, where like a gold and a purple, that's awesome, and that's probably like the person that's gonna have the best chance at killing a gold outside of another gold. But also, how entirely pointless for like everybody else. Like, you're gaining nothing from killing the gold person. Also, goddamn, yeah, people don't know how to power that hammer. Also, you're just playing it real well. Yeah. Also, well, it helps that you're all, ooh, this is sketchy. Completely shut up. What happened? Do you get out or do you fight? He has a lot more health than you, but you have that damage. Ooh. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, did he stun you? Oh, but you just caught it, man. The hammer has such good range, and he jumped away. Oh, I'd be so pissed. Granted, that guy also, yeah, if you're playing against or fighting against a gold person, you're just like 2 hits and you're fucked. So, ballsy play, but I don't know what other choice he had as well, because yeah, you can close the distance with that hammer pretty well as well. Anyway, again, seems to be a good tactic to kill all the mobs, especially when it doesn't take anything for you to do that. It just makes it so that enemies can't gain more damage just by killing mobs. So you kill all the mobs in the area, you kind of make it so that enemies can't gain attack buff or applause or adulation, whatever you want to call it. I kind of want to call it rage, but I don't think that's right, because, yeah, do we call it likes? You have like power. I don't like it. Doesn't feel right. Hiding in bush tactics seems to be a favorite, and it seems to work. Oh, that was the creepy. You're just creeping out of out of the bush. Man, yeah, that's weird. That spin doesn't really scale up. It's definitely the impacts. I wonder if they scale things individually. I bet. Huh. What do we do? What do we do? Yeah, he ran. I think. Unless he's trying to get him to engage in his way. Like in the basement place. Maybe. No, it looks like he's running. Everyone's playing it real safe. Although he has no health and you have, yeah, a massive advantage. Ooh, he's to charge up. Ooh, nice place, man. You didn't engage. You baited out. Although you might have just been queuing up your, your spin. I get it. Yeah, shielding definitely seems like it's so more intrinsic in terms of the thing. In fact, just like letting somebody hit you and shield blocking and then getting it hidden and closing distance away. Or getting distance away from them. Ooh, getting tagged up a little bit. Yeah, you're utilizing all the other stuff. Also, that person paid for a shield. Why? Why, God? Oh, it's looking... That guy came back real fast. Man, that katana hitbox is finagly, but if you get hit, looks like you get real spent real quick. Oh no, Lone Syndicate. Nice, use the bush for cover. Ooh, and you got some health back. Yeah, see, that's the beauty of this game. You can come back from fucking nothing like that. Also, the kind of the power of certain weapons, I think. The power of that weapon was incredibly good. The hammer, closing that distance. Also, well done, and I'm not sure you plan to do that, probably. Knowing Lone Syndicate, he probably overthought to this extent with punching through the bush so that people didn't see the thing with the hammer, because the hammer is kind of not incredibly easy to dodge, but still enough to where if you just get out of its, if you just sprint away, I think you're pretty good. At least that's been my experience in the beta, but then things may have changed. But regardless, well done, Lone Syndicate. Thank you kindly for giving me the gameplay. You still got a couple clips that you gave me that I'll probably cover in the future. Also, by the way, guys, if anybody wants to give me more clips, just go to our Discord, upload your videos there, wherever it is, YouTube or otherwise. Hopefully it's YouTube. I can just download those videos. I'll do a voiceover, but please put them right below the Let It Die tab. Put your video submissions there. That way I can know I have permission to talk about them, because I don't want to kind of take anyone's credit. There's already enough amazing people in the Let It Die community and space that I don't want to kind of take your well-fostered effort, which is insane. And things like that. As you guys can see, also Lone Syndicate showing here that we have no story mode in game modes. Yeah, just training modes and different slight things. Hopefully they add to that in the future. It'd be cool to see some story implication, even if it's just one dungeon per season pass, which people were mentioning, which I thought was a good idea. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, love you to bits. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day. Expect some more Deathverse on the channel, even if it just comes in this form where I can just hype you guys up, give you guys as much love and attention as I possibly can for you throwing me a bone, and also just you guys are much better at the game, and you've always been. So yeah, the more I can just revel in your might, the happier I am. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much, Lone Syndicate, once again, and goodbye, my friends.